Hello and welcome to another video of Into Design, where today we're going to discuss, together with Tim, the Rolls-Royce based shooting brake named Henry II. Let me invite you to the interior of that car. Here on screen, the CAT models, computer-aided design. We did touch on them before. We also touched on some of the materializations, so the color and materials of the interior and the construction methodology in previous videos. So I do invite you to have a look at those in case you haven't watched these yet. But today we're going to actually share how these surfaces, so these are the main surfaces for the exterior, B-pillar backwards, all sculpted in CAT, of course designed by hand, sculpted in CAT, produced in a mixture of different materials, but mainly carbon and other materials. These were eventually upholstered, and today we're going to discuss that with you and make sure that you know everything about how we, together with the upholstery company, made sure that all the surfaces inside of Henry II looked as nice as we intended them in design. So let me show you what we have here on screen. We used a lookbook, as we do with these videos, as a backbone. The lookbook we designed for each car. Here you see on the background the painted Henry II body being ready for upholstery. One of the challenges with an older car like this car, a car from the 80s, is that, let's say a modern car, you have a headliner unit you can take out, give it to the upholstery company and say, okay, please upholster this already, we'll work on the car somewhere else, and then later the two will be brought together. In this case, an older car, a lot of the material is glued to the car. So the car has to be physically ready, painted, everything done, and the last stage of the build is upholstery. Some of the things, for instance, on the left-hand side, the seats and other elements you can take actually out of the car, of course, are already upholstered. We try to make as many sub-projects in the car from, let's say, engineering or, in this case, the bike carrying system, run together. So like we said in some of the previous videos, before we know how the car is going to look like, the car has been taken apart. Before we know how the car is going to be upholstered, seats are being taken out. We run all these sub-projects together, so the full build time is slightly compressed. So here we see the seats being actually finalized with that little bit of tweed inside the pocket of the armrest. On the left-hand side, Tim and myself are looking at different colors for the seat belts. On the left photo on the laptop here, you can actually see that we color-coded the seat belts to the leather of the car. That's something that wasn't done at the time. They were all black, so this car also had black seat belts, and the upholstery company gave us the possibility to actually color code them and make something really nice and special of even the seat belts. Details are not the details, as I always say. This is a logo that we designed in-house. It's an H pattern, but there's also a 2 in there, and the 2 stands, of course, for the second, H for Henry II. This logo you've seen in the previous videos, if you've watched some of them, maybe all over the car, but very subtly. So it's in the coach line, it's in the glove compartment, it's on different elements throughout the car, but also the fitted luggage. Here we see how we build up the rear seat, entirely bespoke, entirely made in-house, foldable rear seat. Again, here, of course, first surfaces are very straight and flat, and later they are sculpted. We see the headliner already being in, but not yet finalized. We see some of the sun visors up there as well, with some tweed. We see still a very open rear space with some planks, which eventually would become the bottom of the car and the carpet. And we can go to the next spread to show you something very nice, which is the woodwork that, of course, has to fit very tightly on the leather surfaces. You can see there are still panel gaps everywhere that are not straight. It's because most of the panels are not yet fixated in the car completely. So being in this stage, here you can see, for instance, that tweed inner element is not yet lined up. It's because we're fine-tuning everything and the material has to come out and go in and test fit a few times before we do the final test fit where everything has to be completely perfect. And we have, together with the upholstery team, spent quite a bit of time on the car, with the car, to make sure that everything is nicely done. Here we see a nice overview of the dashboard, which was completely restored. So the woodwork was entirely restored. It's the original woodwork of the car that we've redone. So the pattern of the wood is something the client is actually remembering from his childhood. Carpets are in already. The completely re-engineered, redesigned center stack clearly is not. The door panels clearly are not yet finished. Work in progress. Headliner with that little element that actually houses in our final design is not yet in here. The light, the rally light that the wife of the customer, who is always doing the navigation when they're doing their soft rallies, she requested that. So we go to the next spread and we see one of the little gems of that car. Again, very much work in progress. You see wires everywhere, you see leather everywhere, but this was finished already. This is the glove compartment with that tweed inlay. A nice little surprise. How many times in your life would you open your glove compartment? Not that often, but when you open it, you think, this was made for me. I remember we looked at all these materials, we sent our clients the books, in case they are not able to come over. We sent them the material books of all the samples that we here in the studio have found, and they can look at it. We have the same sample book here, and together we can pick and choose the materials of their liking. On the left-hand image, the work in progress on the door card with the tweed inlays, and this is the speaker cover, which was painted in the same color as the tweed to make sure it wouldn't stand out. On the right hand side, that new center console being mounted with a new piece of wood that goes over the new radio that looks like a classic radio. Nicely done by all the craftspeople involved. Brings us to the next overview. The bags, work in progress. We've told you about these bags already. Bespoke bags made for the triathlons, so for helmets, for shoes, for clothing, and other bike gear. Of course, made in the same material as the car, so the beige leather, the tweed, and the dark green piping. Work in progress on the side elements with the original wood cappings, and that leather softly flowing on top of that.
Yeah, that was quite a challenge, right? Because
absolutely,
within the design we had to think of a way to keep the original wood, and to work with it.
Yeah, and when we're talking about graphics in car design, outlines of elements, and they have to come together with other elements. This was a big challenge because the wood stopped, as you can see on the sketch here actually. This would be the location of the original pillar. So that's where and why the wood stopped there. However, in our case, the car and the window graphic runs through almost double the size, or maybe even a bit more. So we couldn't just stretch that wood, it wasn't there. So what we did is we layered it with that soft curvature that we know from the outside of the car, but also from the dashboard. The dashboard layers are also on top of the wood, right? So the top of the dashboard softly flows over the fascia of the dashboard in a very similar design methodology we use to cover that wood. Let's go to the next spread, which is the final spread for today. The car being finished at the upholstery company. You can see it's wearing its beautiful flat green paint. No hubcaps yet, no interior yet, no glass yet, no brightwork, no grille. However, the outline is there. Thank you again for tuning in. We're looking forward to welcoming you for the next Into Design video very soon. Bye bye.